I was like, you see how big he is compared to me? If he's letting me bully him, fuck him.
Right.
He should just throw me away.
like this is like a stranger. Like I know this person. But all right. Welcome to the Jukebox. Today we are reviewing Thriller by Michael Jackson. I am Brandon. This is Cameron. That is Travis. And first things first. This is one of the better albums we've listened to, in my opinion. One of the best.
To me, this is the best album we've listened to.
I don't think this is the best one we listened to so far.
I don't either.
But it's a good album. I got this as a 9 though.
You already know what's about that shit though. You know what I'm saying.
So
Yeah, I gave it 9.5 out of 10.
I don't want to beat a dead horse. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 too.
It's a 9. This is a what I do love about this album. What I don't remember it being was so short. I don't remember it being only 9 songs.
I don't remember it having all these fucking classics on.
Bangers after bangers.
Yeah,
I knew that.
This thing is damn near all classics.
Because this is like Thriller is one of like everybody says it's like one of the greatest albums to ever live.
I
like,
would agree with them.
Thriller is known as one of the best albums. Like Purple Rain. There's some big albums. This is obviously one of the bigger ones. But like I said, I don't remember it being only 9 songs long. I thought it was like 12, 13. But
Thought it was 25.
every song on here hits to me. To some degree, even if it's like the ones that I don't really think there's like a weak song, but it's like
I have one song I didn't really fuck with.
Okay, well,
out of all these songs,
might as well get out the way. What's your favorite?
"Wanna Be Starting Something" is my least favorite.
That hurt my feelings.
It's cool, but like compared to all of them, I'm like, it's
That's
the
a great
weakest song
song.
in the album.
That's what the best songs in the album.
I disagree.
I fuck with that song heavy.
My favorite, it's probably Billie Jean.
I have a hot take, and it's not even just I thought
I thought it was going to have the biggest hot take, but I think you beat me out.
you did.
Really?
Well, actually, no, yours is still a hot take.
I know it's hot, but I don't think it was that hot.
I didn't think it was bad. I said it was cool. I say with the hot takes on this song, on this show.
You do. For me, this isn't even just about this album. Everybody, like, if you ask like a bunch of people what your favorite Michael Jackson song is, a lot of people say Human Nature, and I don't see it as one of his best songs.
I agree, it's not one of his best songs.
That's my only thing. I don't hate Human Nature. It's just not like a top 3 song like everybody says it is. I don't see like whenever I hear Human Nature, I'm not like this is the best Michael or this is one of the best.
It's probably because it has
It's just
that infamous run.
Maybe, but it's like why?
It's a banger, man. I fuck with that song.
I do fuck with Human Nature, but it's like I just don't see that as
Low key.
top tier. I don't see that as like this is like the pinnacle of like this is like where Michael Jackson can't do no wrong in this song. I don't see it as that.
This might be a hot take too, but I think Billie Jean's probably my favorite, but up there too is The Girl Is Mine.
What's one of your favorites?
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
I don't think that's a hot take.
Okay.
Girl Is Mine is a banger.
It is a banger.
With
And
that.
honestly,
He said that daggone girl is mine.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney did what he had to do with that song. I'm gonna say that too. He said,
They
"Don't
both did.
waste your time." I was like, "You know what, nigga? I won't." like, he came in something clean.
They had a phone call talking about all the things she was saying to him. He was like, "No, he told you that."
He
Well,
told
she
me I was
me
her
this.
forever lover.
He said, "After me, there won't be another lover." I was like, "Michael's good. Michael got the game."
Mm.
But shoot, what's my least favorite?
Your least favorite?
I'm trying to think.
I'm saving my least favorite for the hot take.
I already know it
In the middle of the shits.
And
My least
that's
favorite
really
is
great. So might as well just go song by song so we can just get to that.
Okay.
Because but this is where me and you differ because I fuck with What If We Start Something.
Yeah, this is banger.
I think it's okay.
It is a great intro because it's just like it's straight into the
Here's the thing.
right into the belly of the beast.
If we were just gonna sit here and play Michael and this came on, I'd still be jamming with y'all. It's not a bad song by far.
It's just one of your least favorites.
Yeah, it's like if I had to pick a song on here that I didn't really fuck with like that.
I fuck with When They Start Something. I always have.
It's straight.
I feel like there could have been 2 or 3 songs skipped before it when we started something.
Yeah.
That's fair. I disagree.
I don't really have like. There's not really any skips on this album to me. Let me say that before I actually get to.
I agree.
What say.
I wanted to skip one song. We're gonna get there.
I can't wait for this.
I already know what this is.
Wild.
Baby Be Mine is next. Which is
I fucked with it.
Which is a good Michael song. It's
Banger. It's one of the songs that I wasn't familiar with by Michael Jackson.
Same.
So for that reason, it's one of my favorites. Like, there's only 2 songs that I wasn't really familiar with. So Like I knew the lady in my
There's
life,
3.
but I didn't know it went word for word.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the lady in my life, Baby Be Mine, and The Girl Is Mine.
the girl's mine. Not sang by Michael Jackson, probably, but
If I did, I didn't realize it.
because it's been a few movies where that
Yeah. The Girl Is Mine is next while we're on that subject. And
Fire.
banger.
I rock with it.
Anytime you put daggone in your lyrics.
I don't like that
That shit's
word. That's the only thing I don't like about the song.
No, he said it so smooth too. I said, you know what?
The
Fuck
doggone
it.
Girl Is Mine. But like I said, Paul McCartney came in and did his thing on that song.
That was a banger. When that shit came on, I was at work. So I was getting some good cleaning going with this shit going. Don't waste your time.
Alright, Cam, what's next?
Probably the worst transition in goddamn history. Thriller.
This is the
hot take.
I knew this was gonna be the
My
hot take.
least favorite song. Not because I don't like it, but simply because when it was on, I wanted to turn it off. And because The Girl Is Mine followed by motherfucking... It's not Michael Jackson's fault, but The Girl Is Mine followed by Halloween music just didn't fit.
So
it
you
didn't
would
touch
agree-
my soul right.
You'd agree that Thriller is a Halloween song?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Not because of Michael Jackson, but because of the culture that we are in as of today.
Because of what it became.
Yeah, if this was 1982, I might be feeling different.
I can agree though
I feel that.
on the placement
Damn near
issue.
40 years later.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. I don't have this as one of these favorites though.
Yeah, this
But I feel like this could damn near start or end the album just because it's such a huge song.
I feel
Everybody knows
like
Thriller, and the album is called Thriller.
Thriller could have been goddamn a single, and he could have named the album
The Girl Is
Michael
Mine.
Jackson.
The Girl Is Mine.
You could have named that shit Michael Jackson.
Could have named it PYT.
You could have. You could have a song about bitches or an album about bitches.
Because the album is about bitches.
Thriller is actually one of my favorite songs on there. It might be my favorite, and it's just because like over time this just became one of my favorite songs.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not.
I fuck with
I'm
the
there with you.
production.
I don't think that Thriller is the best. I don't think that it should have been named Thriller.
I've
The album?
been listening
Yeah.
to this album all
It doesn't fit the theme.
It
So I'll give you that.
Even like Brandon can say, I've been playing Michael Jackson basically all week. But one song you have not heard me play is Thriller.
I fuck with Thriller heavy. I've been bumping this in every which way.
No, I was not, bro. I was like the first minute, well, actually the first 30 seconds I was kind of upset because I was like, The Girl Is Mine, and then do. I was like, God damn, fucking Thriller. And then I'm like, kind of like upset that the transition wasn't as smooth, and then I'm kind of like, all right, it's a banger. But the song is pretty long. The song is 5 minutes and 58 seconds long.
That is one thing about. Listen,
I didn't turn it off, but I wanted to bad.
y'all old heads gotta like
When do some
chill out
start
when making
something longer
long
than
ass
that?
music.
But that's a banger.
No,
What is it?
so it's Thriller. The only reason why it lasts so long is because that nigga talking at the end, which I feel like damn near could only be necessary in the video. In the song, you can kind of do without it.
It just gives it even more of a Halloween vibe.
Yeah. And to that choice and to that attest, I can see why they could be like, this album could be called something other than Thriller.
It should have been.
That's such a different song than most of the songs in this album. But
like even when, because
Imagine, look at the cover of this album. And then
Thriller.
Think he calls that. He put same cover, but he puts Pretty Young Thing on there.
I would think he's talking about himself because the way he's posing. But he was like,
I'm here for it though. That's what I'm saying.
I'm here for it. Bad bitch music.
say this is brown skin Michael Jackson too, so
Like
he was a good looking.
he out
man.
here
I ain't
feeling
gonna
himself.
cap on him.
And he could have called literally anything.
I feel like if
this
I got
or
my
The
hair
Girl
done
Is
like that,
Mine.
I could be
I would hope you would call it Beat It. It's just like him. But
Beat It and Billie Jean, either one. I don't want either one of those to be the
title, Billie
He
Jean.
could have called it Wanna Be Starting
I was just about to say,
Something.
I want to be starting something.
It could be called Human Nature as him.
It
Like
could be called
It could be called a lot of
Michael
things.
The Lady in My
Jackson.
Life. Like
It could be called Baby Be
it
Mine.
literally could be called Michael Jackson.
Honestly, I feel like
He already got a song. He got an album called Michael. Well, this came out after the fact.
yeah.
Could have named that
could
one
be the first
Michael. Yeah. And then
Was
that
this his first
pretty
album?
No,
Was it solo album?
This is his
Off the
sixth.
Wall was his first solo
Okay,
album.
big.
okay.
This is his sixth studio album.
Six?
I'm pretty sure Off the Wall was his
shit.
first.
This is his sixth. I looked it up, and I was like, this is his
Yeah,
sixth
that is-
studio album.
He out here.
But that's
Does that include Jackson 5?
yeah, that
Okay.
does include Jackson.
Okay, never mind then.
Because Off the Wall is his
But
first
still.
solo, and Thriller is the second solo. But
Still though, he's still out here.
yeah, Beat It is next, and
A banger of bangers.
it is a banger. in every sense of the word.
It literally is.
There's a lot of stamps on here. We haven't stamped anything yet, but just know a lot of these are stamps.
I spent the time rearranging these songs because Beat It, Billie Jean could have been After the Girl Is Mine, and I feel like the vibes would have been fine with Thriller being thrown in there too. Because I feel like the vibe fits after Thriller. Like it's Thriller, and then it's like got kind of like a rock feel to it or whatever. Up tempo, not like the first 3 songs.
So you just put Billie Jean before Thriller and left everything else the same?
I kind of flipped these whole 3 around. Billie Jean, Beat It, Thriller.
Okay, you just switched it. Okay, that's actually a fair take.
My only thing is, I feel like Baby Be Mine and stuff like that is like the general theme of the album. Even though Thriller is the name of it, I feel like songs like Baby Be Mine are like kind of
PYT.
Kind of like how the album feels generally. Like Baby Be Mine, Girl Is Mine, Lady in My Life. It feels like I love my girl music.
Yeah.
And then you got Thriller. It's like Liv explained to me what the actual like meaning of the song was, and I still was just kind of like.
What is the meaning of the song?
She was kind of saying like whenever he's with this girl, he gets like anxious, and it's like he's in a Thriller movie or whatever. Something corny. Some of the words like, then why is the song basically Halloween?
I don't like
Like, yeah, I didn't like it. I was like that. It didn't make me want to change my mind. Like she was saying it to me like it was supposed to make me change how I felt about the placement of the song and the vibe of the song, but it didn't.
You know what?
It makes more sense as to like why it's in this album. With the song being about a female,
It'll make one big analogy there.
Yeah, but the vibe of the song doesn't fit what you're trying to tell me the song is about.
I think it's all
like
placement. It's all song placement.
There's a couple songs that are like that, to where the vibe of the song is totally different than the message behind it. I like that though. I like when people take the time to like give you multiple meanings, because like if you read the lyrics and then if you hear the song, it's 2 different feels. But I think we're talking about Beat It though, like when we ended back on Thriller.
Yeah, Beat It, the new name of the album.
I don't know. But like I said, we also Beat It was a certified banger. Next one's Billie Jean.
Banger of bangers. Man, we all know these bangers. Don't even got to stamp them. They're all getting stamped. Even Thriller will get a stamp.
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. Thriller is still one of my, like, I really do fuck with Thriller. I'm not going to say it's one of my favorites, but I do fuck with Thriller. But honestly, if we took it off this album,
I wouldn't be upset.
I wouldn't be upset, not one bit.
And you could still leave the name Thriller, honestly. I wouldn't be missing nothing.
Same, you know what I mean? This could have been a solo single. And then you could...
Billie Jean, and then Human Nature. PYT. Lady in My Life.
That's my hot take right there.
What?
PYT's my least favorite on the album.
What?
I don't hate the song. It's just my least favorite on the album. Of all the songs I listen to, that's the one I listen to the least.
Yeah,
and,
right?
and it's, I don't really know what it is about it. It's just every song on the album, that's the one that's probably like the one where I'm like,
please.
You're not old enough to talk to us now.
That's probably the one where I'm just like,
here.
Yeah, right.
That's probably the one where I'm just like, this isn't my favorite Michael song.
I better not hear you.
I don't hate it. It's just my least favorite on there.
Mm.
It's like when I went back and listened to all of these, that's when I listened to. I listened to the least.
Go to your room, and I better not hear that PlayStation beat.
Actually, do them dishes. Then you go to your room.
I said, do the dishes.
Yeah, that's my hotter take of it all.
I hate you. That's why I don't like you now.
I feel like both of y'all's are worse than mine.
Yeah, because you convinced me of yours. He can't convince me of his.
Nah, but
it's not even a convincing thing. It's just a personal thing. It's just one of these favorite.
That's how I felt about Wanna Be Star. Like, it's cool. It's fine.
You call niggas a vegetable, bro. What can't you fuck with?
But yeah, like I said, every single song on this album is a banger, and they're all stamps, like we said.
I thought there would be more to say, but
yeah,
there really isn't.
Michael Jackson is
the only thing you can talk about is what you don't like.
And it's hard to say that when perfect albums exist. It's hard to be like, this isn't the best song. But even if it's like anybody could argue one could be the best song, and I wouldn't be really mad regardless. Because everybody has their own viewpoint, so I'll be like, oh, I see what you're saying.
Paul McCartney has the best feature.
That's the only feature.
I said what I said.
so he has the best and the worst, unless you include like the choirs in the back and shit.
The choirs definitely had the worst feature.
And that nigga talking at the end of Thriller.
That nigga talking at the end of
feature. Yeah, he had the worst feature. I was like, we're not saying Paul McCartney had the worst feature now.
Yeah, that nigga at the end of Thriller definitely had the worst feature.
I was like, somebody was doing background vocals.
Don't waste your time.
Find out Michael Jackson was doing his own background vocals.
Mhm.
I'd be mad if he was.
Oh, we already found out that Michael Jackson does his own echoes.
That shit's hard. Michael Jackson's a goat.
I'm kidding.
I know, but he's still a goat though.
I don't know if that's true or not. It is.
It's very much possible. A lot of artists like that were pretty independent and did a lot of things on their
Yeah,
own.
bro. Michael Jackson.
Drake-
did all
Michael
his-
Jackson did his own.
Michael
his
Jackson
own
did
drum
all his
sets
echoes in one
with his
take.
voice.
Michael Jackson was like that. Prince was like that too.
One
Prince
take.
had a lot of
One take.
like every single instrument on Prince's albums he played. I'm pretty sure. And same with the Morris Day album. The first Morris Day album, it had a band in it, but the band didn't do any of the songs. It was all Prince. Morris Day just sang. Everything else was Prince. And I'm pretty sure Prince did background vocals on some of that too. So they was out here.
Hey, Bibby did his background vocals.
Did maybe. Yeah. We haven't really gone and listened to every single Michael Jackson album, so I can't really say what his ranks amongst his best. I've only listened to.
I can do song by song. That's just it.
I'd say
that could be a whole other episode.
Literally.
I've listened to like 3. I've listened to Thriller, I've listened to Off the Wall, and I've listened to.
I'm not an album guy, so.
I've listened
what was that
to.
one called? Bad.
I've listened to the Michael Jackson #1s. I've listened to the Michael Jackson
Essentials.
I've
Greatest
listened
hits.
to, and I've now listened to Thriller.
Now that's hits.
And you know what else I've listened to? The Wiz soundtrack, which is slash Michael Jackson.
You can't win.
Can't get even if you can't get out of the game.
Yeah. This is
Just looking at this album cover, this nigga Michael Jackson was a smooth dude.
smooth, dude.
Smooth cat.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll give him. He's one of there's a couple artists where album by album I can't really tell which is which. Like Beyonce, if you were to name me Beyonce albums, I don't know where half the songs go. There's like 2 albums where I know this song goes on this album. Michael Jackson, I know the eras. I know it's like Off the Wall is like first come out Michael Jackson. Thriller is like prime Michael Jackson damn near. Bad is like the first transition into technical white Michael Jackson. Like I know what they all are. And there's one more I just can't remember the name of that I know I listen to too. The one that has Remember the Time on it.
Do you remember the time?
Because before we can get to that, that's my favorite Michael Jackson song. Because I'm sure we'll listen to the album at some point in our lives, but that's my favorite Michael Jackson song. But a lot of his best songs are on Thriller. And you can say the same with Off the Wall. Off the Wall is a great song, which I'm ready to listen to after this. Like I'm ready to go back and listen to more Michael.
Are we doing back-to-back Michael? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I wouldn't say we're doing back-to-back Michael, but I'm ready to listen to Michael again is what I'm saying.
I'm
ready for more.
I've said it 3
I'm
times.
gonna vote
now.
some Beyonce.
I'm here for it because I've never listened to a Beyonce album front to back.
I mean, we can do that, but like I said, this is one of the albums where, kind of like Mary J, I was ready to go back and listen to more Mary J. That's how I feel about this one. I'm ready to hear what that next Michael talking about.
And since I didn't say it out loud, the Mary J is better than the Thriller to me. You know, just the Mary J had an element of surprise that just.
Mary J is the second best album we've listened to me.
Is this the best one?
Yes.
That's very fair. Song for song, this is definitely the best one. I think Mary J was just the best time. But song for song, this is definitely the best one.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That Michael, I knew what I was expecting. I knew it all.
But that's not fair.
I didn't have-
That Mary J.
Listen, that Michael.
Mary said.
Listen.
That's not
Michael
fair.
didn't have no Grand Poobah in here though.
Ugh.
Alright.
Pooba.
That's been the episode of Jukebox. I'll see y'all next time.
Ugh.